I don't know. 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 I don't know what happened yesterday. I don't know what happened yesterday. But I think we all can come to the conclusion that something needs to change. Because what I saw yesterday was an absolute travesty, a mockery of what you call football. If that's what you call football on the defensive side of the ball, do we really need a head coach? If that's what you call defense, do we really need a head coach? Do we need a defensive coordinator? Because if that's what you call defense, maybe we should have an offensive coordinator running the defense. Maybe we should have a special teams coach running the defense because he certainly cannot do much worse than what we've seen these past few weeks. You know what I'm saying? I've been one to say, give him a chance. Yeah. Give Dan Quinn a chance. Maybe he knows what he's doing. Just give him a chance. But 3 games. Okay? 3 games. Chicago, you gave up 30 points. Three games in a row. Seattle, Dallas, and now you give up 30 points against the Chicago Bears, who couldn't beat anybody. And I'm going to get to the coaches. I'm getting to the coaches. I promise you guys I'm getting to the coaches. So all you flood the messages with your coaches. And I'll give you my honest opinion about it. But I don't think this should go any. I don't think there's any Falcons fans right now that's not feeling some type of way. The Grizzly Goof, what's good? Sean Wiley, Sean Gomes, John Crowder, Devon, 34 ATM 05, Ezekiel, man, A1 Colossal, man, Mike King, Sergeant AR10, Chris Worthington, what's up, Sergio? What's good? All the way out there in New Mexico? Yeah. All the way out there, man. We got Falcons fans all over the nation, believe that or not, dog. But I'm just going to say this. Let's just get into the point. Let's just get into it. The reason why I really wanted to address this, and yes, Dan Quinn must go. All right? Dan Quinn must go. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm just trying to say the right thing right now, okay? So just bear with me, okay? Just good God. All right, Goof. All right, the Grizzly God of Goof, man. What is your Twitter? Since you really want, this is about If I hear you say anything about Michael Vick ending the interview, all right. So I'm about to send this to your Twitter, wherever your Twitter is. You hit me up on Twitter, I'll send you a link, and you can bring your punk ass up on here so you can get sliced and diced by your boy Mad Mike. So don't run, don't hide. Hit me up on Twitter, Mad Mike Sports, DM me. All right, and I'm gonna slice and dice your ass. Okay, you asked for it because this is not the day to play with me. I'm just here to let you know this is not about games. You better come with it. But when you look at this Atlanta Falcons team, all right, let me just get straight to it. No more bullshit. All right. What we saw yesterday, what we saw the past 3 games is just absolutely atrocious. I don't know how you can look at your players in the face. I don't know how you can look at your damn self in the face. I don't know how you can look at your owner. The dude's birthday was Arthur Brake's birthday was yesterday, and you put up an effort like that at home in the place he paid most of the money. This guy played most of the money, over $800 million, and you put up an effort like that, bro. That's what you give. Granted, there were some injuries. Okay, yes, those are injuries. But we're losing the same way. And not just all on Dan Quinn. Did you see that goof and Dirk Cutter? Yeah, the offense put up points. But yet again, here we go again. We need to run the clock out, and we have another goofy ass offensive coordinator that just doesn't understand that you have to run the ball to run the clock out. And another aspect of the game that no one is talking about: special teams. Miss extra point, miss field goal. How many points is that? Yeah. But yet, I hear content creators, I hear Falcons fans saying that we need to get rid of Ryan. Why? He's the issue. Oh, he's 35. Guess what? How many quarterbacks have we seen in the NFL that's 25? These guys are barely even 25, and these guys can't do anything. And you're such in a hurry to get rid of a guy that is still valuable. He is a valuable piece. He's still a valuable piece, and you want to get rid of him. What? Only Falcons fans. Only Falcons fans do this. We do this. Only Falcons fans, we do this. You know what I'm saying? We want to get rid of players that actually perform for guys who we don't know can perform. We're talking about Trevor Lawrence. Okay? Does anybody know what Trevor Lawrence can do well? Besides run? Oh, he can run real fast. Oh, he's a mobile quarterback. But do you know if he can throw? Do you know if he can take a sack? Do you know he can lead? Do you know he can read a defense? Because Patrick Mahomes has came out and stated, guess what? He is not fully comfortable reading the defense. So if Trevor Lawrence comes into the NFL and he becomes an Atlanta Falcons, what about that? Are you guys absolutely positive that this guy can read the defense? Are you positive that this can happen? Are you positive that he's going to be a no-miss, a no-lose situation? as far as being a draft, a quarterback? Is he a no-win? Period, point blank. He's going to pan out. Do you know that? And I see Justin Fields. I don't give a damn. Justin Fields can barely get on the damn field at Georgia. And y'all want him to lead a national football team. What is wrong with you guys? What are we talking about? Why? Because he's black? Why? Because he's mobile? Is this the reason why? I want to know. We're talking about quarterbacks. And see, this is such a loser-ass mentality. Such a loser mentality. You are a fucking loser if you want to sit up here and tank, thinking that's going to solve all the damn problems. Tanking does not solve problems. Guess what it does? Tanks. It cleans up. Many teams have been tanking for the past 20, 30 years, and they still haven't gotten any closer than what they were 30 years ago. And we're still talking about tanking as if that's going to solve all the problems. We just want to tank. We want to tank. We want to tank. Well, Houston tanked. Cleveland tanked. Everybody tanked. And this shit didn't work. The Dallas Cowboys have been looking to get back to the Super Bowl since the 90s. It has not worked for them. But somehow, Falcons fans think getting rid of guys is just going to solve all our problems. We can start over. We can hope. We can dream. We can dream about players. This is what we're doing now? Dreaming for players, hoping that a guy plays well? Darius, we've been losing. You might need to look at the stats again. The Falcons have not been losing. You know what the losing record is? These people actually think tanking just because you're going to get rid of everybody and start all over from scratch, that this is going to fix everything. We're going to get right back into the playoff picture. We're going to be blessed with a great coach because we tanked. There's at least 10 teams in the league right now that have been tanking and starting over all over and over again, and it is no better than what they were 30 years ago. And somehow Falcons fans think this is going to work. Not to say that I want Matt Ryan to play for the rest of his career until he's 50 years old. I've seen some dumbass comments like that too. Oh, you just want Matt Ryan to play until he's 50. He's going to play until he's 50. Y'all just crazy. Bro, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Tom Brady is how old now? About 43 years old? Still playing? No, he's not what he once was. But guess what? His team is competitive. Oh, you mean, they built the defense. They brought in a defensive coordinator who's actually gotten success. Oh, that's how you do it. That's how you do it, Mike. You mean you get a defensive coordinator, get a quarterback who can at least be average, above average, build a defense, good coaching, and maybe you can contend for a playoff spot? That's how you do it, Mike. Yeah, that's how you do it. We don't go get Eric Bieniemy because Eric Bieniemy has had touch. The only reason why, let's just be real, people. The only reason why you want Eric Bieniemy is because of Patrick Mahomes. If it wasn't for Patrick Mahomes, you wouldn't want anything to do with him. Nothing. Half of you guys don't know who Eric Bieniemy is. You never seen him play. You don't know what team. You never know what coach he been. You don't know anything about him. But somehow everybody knows everything about Eric Bieniemy. What do you know about Eric Bieniemy? Come on, where are the comments? All you guys been leaving the comments. Oh, I want Eric Bieniemy. I want Eric Bieniemy. I want Eric Bieniemy. Guess what? Guess who's the guy who's running that team? It ain't Eric Bieniemy. It's Andy Reid. A guy over 35 plus years of experience. But you want Eric Bieniemy. Make it make sense, people. Just make it make sense. That's all I ask. Just make it make sense. You have no clue why you want guys other than, oh, he coached Patrick Mahomes. Maybe he could do this for us. Maybe he can bring a mobile quarterback into Atlanta and he can turn him into Patrick Mahomes. That's what you're dreaming. That doesn't happen in the NFL. Do you guys forget about the year that Deshaun Watson actually got hurt? The mobile quarterback? Don't think about that. We don't think about that. We don't think about the injuries. We don't think about anything else. What's going to happen when the guy get hurt? If the guy get hurt. We don't think about that. Coaches doesn't play, man, Mike. Oh. Damn, I must be stupid. I had no idea coaches don't play. Oh, what Kyle Shanahan offense? Oh, did you guys leave out the part where Kyle Shanahan had a defense built for him, a top 5 defense built for him that Kyle Shanahan did not have anything to do with, but we need Kyle Shanahan back? My God. We want Kyle Shanahan back. We think Kyle Shanahan was the reason why we got to the Super Bowl. Yet, we leave out the most important ingredient when it comes down to Kyle Shanahan is that defense. They don't have that defense. Kyle Shanahan is still Kyle Shanahan. In the middle of the pack, an absolute nobody. He's Mike Shanahan's son. That's what we are. And Anthony Wright, look, bro, look. Let me. Like I said, I don't know what Eric Bieniemy is, but I do know at this point in time, with this Atlanta Falcons team, with any team, you need experience. I'm hearing so many people saying we need a college coach. Like, what the hell do we need a college coach for? Haven't we learned our lesson? Jim Mora, who had a little bit of experience in the NFL. Steve Sarkisian, who had a little bit of experience in the NFL. Bobby Petrino, who had a little bit of experience in the NFL. How many times were we going to go to college? We need to do our homework, people. Experience wins games. And Georgia Pyro Dog, like, look, man, I'm not saying Kyle Shanahan isn't an okay play designer. He's a great play designer. But he didn't build that team. Let's just be real. He did not build that team. Kyle Shanahan didn't build that team. He did not build the 49ers. He's not the general manager. The general manager, president of that team, John Lynch. He put that team together. John Lynch put that team together. And when we have Falcons fans talking about, Kyle Shanahan built this team. What the hell are you talking about? Do y'all even know who Rich McKay is? Do you even know who Scott Pioli is? Those guys were running things. It's crazy. It's insane at times. Let me see this question, man. Okay. Respect, man, Mike. We have a great offense. Why do fans always bring up quarterback, etc.? The fact of the matter is scoring 25 points a game and have a lead going into the bottom. Look, the bottom of the third quarter. Okay, we go to the damn third quarter. And why do no one talk about why the defense gives up 3 or 4 touchdowns in the fourth quarter alone? We are always into the season questioning whether or not this defense is going to show up to the challenge, show signs, and see, this is the thing. As soon as Matt Ryan did not. When Matt Ryan threw that interception, by the way, when he threw that interception, Calvin Ridley ran the wrong route. So, yeah, Calvin Ridley ran the wrong route. So he has a ways to go. But we don't talk about that. We don't talk about the mistakes when receivers are running the wrong route. That's something we just don't talk about. We talk about the throw, and we don't talk about the receiver not on the same page with the quarterback. This is the reason why I've said over and over again that receivers, everybody always asks, man, Mike, why don't Matt Ryan call audibles? Well, this is the reason why. Right receivers don't understand what they're supposed to be doing. Right receivers don't understand their job. Running the wrong routes, picking up the wrong blitz, turning the wrong way. These things matter during the heat of a battle. And if you don't understand if guards, centers, running backs, wide receivers, tight ends, they don't understand their job, guess what? Matt Ryan is going to suffer. Either he's going to get sacked or he's going to throw an interception or he's going to, God forbid he get hit and it's a fumble. You know what I'm saying? These things matter. This is the reason why you just don't go give Matt Ryan all the plays and say, Matt Ryan, you call the offense. It's communication. Guys have to understand what their job is. If the guy don't understand what his job, Matt Ryan is going to look worse. Matt Ryan is the one who's going to suffer. Matt Ryan is the one who's going to look bad. So it's so many other aspects of the game than just. Let me see what's up. I'm going to see if somebody got some guts to come in. I'm going to see if somebody got some guts to come in and sit with me for a little bit before I get down to these. Before I get down to the questions as far as the see, where is Mr. Talk? Mr. Grizzly Goof told him to message me on Twitter. He's nowhere to be found. You see how this works? Where's the Grizzly Goof? Come on, Grizzly Goof. Where are you? I'm not seeing, like I said, I'm not seeing anything. We got a lot of people that love to talk a lot of mess, but nobody ever shows up. All right, so where's the Grizzly Goof? Where's the Grizzly Goof? Where is he? Yep, Mr. Grizzly Goof is hiding. What's good, Chris? What's good, Sean? Old Shadow, Mark Jones. What's good? Sid Falcon. What's good? I guess I'll wait on Mr. Grizzly Goof to come in. He said he wanted to come in and chat with me, tell me how wrong I am, but he's the one not showing again. He's the running. He's the running. You had a whole 30 minutes to hit me on Twitter and nothing. All right, since the Grizzly Goof doesn't want, he don't want that action. Let's get to the question then, man. Look, he was all in the comments talking all that mess, and then I said, hit me up on Twitter so he can come on, and he's gone. He gone. He was going out faster than the damn Ronald Acuna home run. He got the hell on, bro. Miss Maggie T. Miss Maggie T is here. Kojak. Hey, man, look. Grizzly Guru Park, man. Hey, man, all I said was hit me up on Twitter. All right? If you can't message me, common sense ought to tell you to follow my profile and then message me. If you're having any issues, just follow me. I follow you back so we can talk, so we can chat. Or you can just simply tag me. It's not that difficult, people. If you want it, come get it. You've been saying that I don't know what I'm talking about. I give you a platform to see what you're talking about, and you don't want to talk about nothing. Don't come at me. Appreciate it, Kojak. Running. Got all that mouth. Got all that mouth and running like a beast. All right, man, Sean. Look, man, if you want to sit with me, come holler at me. You're gonna have to behave yourself, though. What is your Twitter handle? I'm looking for somebody to come on, maybe 2 people. What's good, Zay? Fred, what's up? Ezekiel, of course. I don't even know how to say that shit. All right. Cristobal. Cristobal, what's good? Sean Jones. Blake Wilson, what's good? Levi Creek Productions. Because like I said, I hear myself talk all the time. I want to see what you guys got, man. Go on Twitter, hit me up, man. I would definitely hit you guys with the link so you can come on. You don't have to have the camera on. You can turn it off, like so. If you don't want to be seen, you can just talk. But go ahead, man. What's good? The Grizzly Goof, new drop. What's good? Muhammad. I just want to get y'all takes. Seriously, I just want to get y'all takes on things, man. And let me say this. I want to say this. I want to say this, man. Okay. I want to make this absolutely loud and clear. The reason why people don't like Rex Ryan is because they some punk bitches. Deep down in your heart, you scared. You scared. You scared of success. You scared of somebody that's going to get in your face. You scared. Don't tell me that Rex Ryan is 65 and 68 without bringing up a quarterback. We have the quarterback. What do we not have? A defense. Can Rex Ryan get that done? Absolutely. He's got it done everywhere he's been. Everybody like to bring up Buffalo, but nobody likes to bring up the trash quarterbacks that they had. Absolute trash. I don't give a damn about him liking the lick feet. I don't give a damn about as long as this motherfucker can get me a top 10 defense, I'm cool. As long as he get Matt Ryan a top 15 defense, I'm cool. I don't give a damn about none of that. Everybody is afraid of somebody that's gonna get in your face and tell you like it is. You scared. That's just make it clear. You scared of Rex. The man tell it like it is. The man said he would have been got the Falcons to the Super Bowl. Look at his resume. Do you have to not look at his resume? Read it yourself. Everywhere he's been, he's at a top defense. A good defense. Above average defense. That's all we've been wanting. And somehow Falcons don't want it because they don't like Rex. Why? Because he talks crap. The same people that's probably on this channel trolling every day are the same people that don't like Rex. But guess what? You want his disciple, Don Martindale, who learned everything from Rex. Steve Spagnuolo, all these guys learn from them, but you don't want them. Why? Because he's in your face, running that mouth, backing it up. His defense is always top ranked. Oh, a little FYI. Oh, Arthur Blank was going to sign him. Arthur Blank was going to hire Rex Ryan. That's a little FYI. The only reason why it did not happen is because Arthur Blank's mother passed away. That was the only way. She got sick, passed away. Rex didn't want to wait, so he went to Buffalo. Yes, it was a bad decision for him, but guess what? Falcons still don't have a top defense. Still don't have a top defense at all. Okay. Oh, I'm still looking. Absolutely nothing. What's going on? I thought you guys were bold. I thought you guys had y'all got big mouth, big game, big talk. Teacher Pitt. Nah, I ain't gonna go there. Y'all know the rest. Everybody got all this mouth and ain't nobody coming in. We got Ajalon. I don't have the phone line open. He ready to come in, and you people with all his mouth, nobody is willing to call in. So where you at? Where you at, people? Come holler at me. Good gracious. Since y'all so scared, I'll just do this. All right. How about I just do this? Hit me up on Twitter. I will send you the link, guys. Hit me up on Twitter. I will send you the link. You can use your phone to call in. Hit me up on Twitter. Because I want to hear what you guys got to say. Hit me up on Twitter. Since I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what I'm... Man, if I see Earl Thomas one more time, that man washed up, okay? Washed up. Hit me up on Twitter, Matt Mike Sports on Twitter. Follow me, message me. I will send you the link. You could get on. Absolutely, Pastor Troy. You already know. So come on. Let's go. Somebody got Twitter. Somebody got Twitter. Y'all just saying that? Y'all just scared. Come on, somebody. I'm ready. I want to hear what you guys got to say. Like I said, this is Atlanta Falcons Nation. Your boy here, Miss Maggie. We're the man of the people, the man and first lady of the people. We represent y'all, man. Woo! Uh-oh, we might have somebody. We might have somebody. Hold on one second. Somebody with some guts. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody with some guts. Jesus Christ. It took a whole 20, 30 minutes to get somebody with some guts. Here we go, people. Here we go. See, look, Grizzly got all that mouth and look, disappeared. Disappeared. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's see how this goes, people. Rex Ryan, hold up. Well, if you know the Buffalo Bills actually had a better pick than the Atlanta Falcons, so better pick for a better play. So I'm just waiting on these guys to do what they do. Bruh, Mad Mike Sports on Twitter. Mad Mike Sports on Twitter, people. Come on, man. Y'all ain't never used Twitter before. Come on, people. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Speed it up. And it goes. That's what I'm talking about, dog. We sit up here talking about quarterbacks, man. You're not going to win a Super Bowl with a damn quarterback. You got to have a well-balanced team. And people up here worried about if I like them or not. Man, I don't give a damn if I like you. Can you build me a defense? That's all I care about. Can you build a defense? It's really that simple. Oh, you guys don't want to win. Jeez. Like, seriously, it's not that damn difficult. And you better bring it. Who the hell is this? Who the hell is this? 6 o'clock in the morning, crack the donut, and I'm yawning,
yo.
working cold out my eye.
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
So we talking about Atlanta, right?
Hell yeah! What's happening?
So hey, man,
What's up?
I've been subscribed to your channel for quite some while. You say nothing but facts on here. I did join your Discord earlier today. I dropped something very interesting.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. So I did find something interesting today. Actually, I saw it maybe last year on why Oliver could be playing really bad. Not trying to say I'm like defending Oliver, but maybe
I think I know exactly what you mean. Go ahead.
So if you looked at your Discord, I added you today, but what I showed in the picture was a stat of Oliver when he was in college. Now I know he's in the pros now, I get it, but there's a thing. Can I screen share? I think I could screen share. Hold on.
Yes, sir.
Let me see something real quick.
Just screenshot. Yes, sir. That's what it's all about, man. Give people nothing but the facts and the truth, man. That's the reason why I have a couple of groups, man. Y'all can actually find me on Atlanta Falcons Nation, man. Michael Anthony Nansen on Facebook. You can also find Matt Mike Sports Discord. I have the Discord in the community tab. So you guys can check that out. So look, man, I'm accessible, man. I'm a fan just like y'all, man.
Oh yeah, of course. Now I don't know if you can see the screen, Mike.
Hold on 1 second.
That's the one. Yep. So this stat shows in college of Oliver and all the positions, well, not all the positions, but all the spots he's been in as he was playing corner. Now, what I was addressing to everybody in the Discord and in your Discord, I was saying that hey, maybe Oliver on the right side is not that good because it clearly shows right here. Look how many times he's been targeted, or in the snaps. Yeah, he's been probably targeted more on the left side, but look at that number compared to this number. So I was thinking, why not move Oliver to the left side? Maybe.
That plays into coaching, understanding your personnel, and this is the issue that Dan Quinn has just they don't seem to understand very well. Play guys at their original position, their best position.
I
don't get it.
Yeah, what bothers me so much.
Clear.
what bothers me so much about this icky situation right now is some of us may hate Dan Quinn, some of us like Dan Quinn. My thing is, me personally, I think he's a good guy, but you were brought over to do one thing, and it's not working. Because I'm realizing that
Absolutely.
let's go back a little bit. This man did fire pretty much damn near almost the whole staff just for you to do what, hire somebody else, and then I guess you wanted to take over. Oh no, he got somebody else doing clock management. It wasn't even him at the point, right?
He's not even doing that. He's not even doing that. So
yeah, he's not even doing
what
that
the hell
now.
are you doing?
So it's like, what is he
are you
doing really?
now?
That's the big question. What is he doing? That's another thing. Like I said, I've been subscribed to your channel for a while, so I know exactly what you're talking about. I think me and you chatted a couple of times on Twitter, but yeah, I'm with you 100% on some of these things. It's just like, wow. And then another thing that brought to my mind was why in the world did of course we stopped running the ball. That's the thing. That's the main number one thing the reason why we lost. I think anybody that plays football or plays Madden know damn well to run the damn ball
When
in
you're
that
running
situation.
the ball, when you're effective with it, you should keep it.
Exactly.
And at least develop a play action game, to kind of combat to whatever the defense is doing. So if the defense is giving up big plays, well, maybe you should continue to run the ball and use play action off those same actions. And that's the issue that I had with Dirk Cutter. And I wasn't a big fan of Dirk Cutter when we brought him back. But the issue that we had at hand is a guy. It's all about verbiage. It's all about communication. And as a coach and players, if you don't have the right communication with your quarterback first, it's not about the players. It's always number one. Does the offensive coordinator has a very good relationship with his offensive coordinator? If you go back to 2015, Matt Ryan and Kyle Shanahan did not get along. What they could not get on the same page. And he had the worst year in his career with Kyle Shanahan. In turn, the following year, he was forced by not only Arthur Blank, Thomas Dimitroff, and Dan Quinn to work it out. They got it worked out, and now you saw Matt Ryan as an MVP. So it's all about communication. So I understood why they brought back, but if you're going to bring him back, I would have less. And this is something that someone else brought up also, is that I would have brought back at the very least offered him the offensive coordinator job, and that's Matt LaFleur. They did absolutely nothing. He knows the offense. So if you want a guy that can run Kyle Shanahan's offense, why would you just allow him to walk away for absolutely nothing? You just allow him. He knows. He's been with Kyle Shanahan. So if that was what you wanted to begin with, why do you allow the guy to
get?
Yes, that's the closest you're gonna get, bro.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I was a little on the fence of Cutter too. I mean, of course, everybody was like, "Oh my God, Cutter's coming back," but then everybody was reflecting off of what he did with the Bucks that season. I'm like, okay, that's cool because we already know Cutter likes to pass, but it's like he doesn't really run the ball like that as we should. He doesn't. Shanahan brought the running because he's all about running. Look what he's doing in 49ers. He's grabbing every running back that you can possibly think of that fits with the scheme. He brought that running game to the team. I mean, even though we were already okay, if you go back in history, like with us, yeah, we had Michael Turner and all that. Yeah, but like now we don't run the ball like that. If we ran the ball, honestly, I like right now, I honestly do like what they're doing. They're not trying to overload Gurley because we already know the situation with Gurley. So that's why we have multiple backs. right? That's what it's for. But we always had a
Mhm.
bunch of decent running backs that can take over the load. So what that was running back wasn't really an issue if we didn't even get Todd Gurley. It's just
Right.
that's just we're just up one. We got Todd Gurley, we're up one. So it wasn't really a big factor. It's just like, come on, Cutter, run that damn ball, man. Run it. And another thing that came to my mind too, I was like, this is kind of crazy because I'm like, why didn't nobody mention it, or it wasn't on a stat report or nothing like that? It was
Mm-hmm.
it
What's that?
was the injury with Koo. So Koo was hurt, and they didn't try to run the
Ah,
ball on third
I
down
didn't
before
know
he
that.
even missed the field goal.
I didn't know that. That's something new.
So I'm
See,
like,
and
so but yeah, so it's like another coaching thing. So the coaching staff knew he was hurt, right? They didn't try to run the ball on third down before the missed field goal.
mm-hmm.
What sense does that make? Come on.
that
So
that
Koo was
goes
hurt.
back into questionable. That goes right back into questionable game management. It's all about game management, and this is why I always tell people that when you look at winning organizations and how you win, it's not with the elite talent. You don't have the best talent. Oftentimes, when you go back and you look at those giant teams with um, Bill Parcells, those guys didn't have the best talent on offense and defense. Yeah, they had some great defensive players, but when you look at on both sides of the ball, and that's something that the Falcons do, the Falcons have elite talent on both sides of the ball. So the issue at hand now is why can't you get the best out of it? Why is Isaiah Oliver playing on the right side of the defense?
And you see this, that's like, I don't think anybody has seen this before.
I don't think anybody. He's playing on the right side of the defenses. Obviously, when you look at his numbers coming out, I think it was Brett Holman. He's a YouTuber as well. He kind of broke down some film, and it had Isaiah Oliver making a lot of plays. You saw the play towards the end zone when he's breaking up passes, he's diving for passes. He's on the right side and the middle side. So why aren't we using these guys in the right position? Why do we not have Tack moving around? Why don't we have Fowler moving around? Why do we have Grady Jarrett in one
Yeah, move
particular
somebody
place?
on the
Why do
weak
we
side.
have
Move somebody, you know what
Deion
I'm saying?
Jones?
Like, yeah, that's what they should do.
You got to
Like
use
just like how
these.
they did with Aaron Donald that year when they had Sue and Donald. I think
Mm-hmm,
Sue played in at one point, and then he moved the D
mm-hmm,
tackle, and then Aaron Donald played at right end or something like that. It was weird, but it worked.
mm-hmm. And that's the guy. Who was their defensive coach? Who was their defensive coordinator?
Wasn't that Wade Phillips, right?
Bam. And this is the reason why I say bam is because of experience. A lot of people want creativity. Creativity doesn't win games. Experience wins you game. Have to be there. You have to know how to create these one-on-one opportunities for Aaron Donald, for Grady Jarrett, for Tack McKinley. These guys know how to do that in pressure situations. It's all about pressure situations. Football is about pressure situations. You can't win in pressure situations. What are we doing? You can't. Dan Quinn doesn't know what to do in pressure situations. We see him with the dang paper in his hand.
Right. I'm gonna show out a tweet from Harry Douglas. I don't know if you follow him. Definitely a Falcons OG. Him and Eric Weems. They were talking to some cat on Twitter. You know how people get to talking, of course. They were talking about Oliver, and they were saying that, hey, we shouldn't bench him because maybe that would like ruin his future development. Harry Douglas thinks you should bench him because it's like he's been doing this for, he's been in the league for like what, 3 years, 2 years now? 2 years.
2 years.
2 years, right? And he made some crucial plays that could have easy picked out the football game, like Harry said. Like one thing that he messed up on, okay. I wasn't really paying attention to a whole lot, but one thing that stood out to me was he did okay on certain plays. He did okay. But other than that, that one play where it was on the sideline and he didn't tackle, I think he just let whatchamacallit try to tackle him or something like that. I don't know what he was doing. He was trying to go for the strip or something, but he didn't tackle him, and he let him just walk.
That's the lack of aggression and a lack of confidence. Any football player, especially a defensive player, you're passing up on tackles, you're not being aggressive, got to go.
Right. Yeah. Right. And you see what Harry Douglas says here. He's saying Wilson is actually better than him right now. I'm going with Terrell. I agree. Denard, I agree. Sheffield, I agree. I will go with Wilson. And yeah, I will put fucking Oliver at 5 if he doesn't act right.
Absolutely.
I agree with that. Unless if somebody can put him on the side that he's comfortable on, the left side. Move him around.
Look, I've actually said this, and I don't know how a lot of people would even feel about this, but I made the suggestion that maybe Oliver should move to safety because he obviously doesn't have the hips or the footwork to play corner that is necessary. So put him in a system where he has either a cover 2 scheme to bring him along slowly, or he can be a free safety. He definitely has the speed. He has the range, but for Isaiah Oliver, his issues is confidence. It's confidence. You can see it on the face every time he gives up a play. You can see him he's looking at the ground.
Yeah, I honestly see why you would put him at safety. Like you said, he's a lengthy guy. And you know what's so funny? And probably people don't know this. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mike. I believe when we drafted Ricardo Allen, I know a lot of people say, "Oh, why Ricardo Allen so small and KZ so small?" They originally came in as a corner, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah, they did both,
and they transitioned over to safety. So yeah, I would like some more length back there, like some more height. I do.
In my opinion, he's a more efficient tackler. He could be a more efficient tackler than both those guys. Both those guys are small. Isaiah Oliver's not a small guy. He's not a small guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I do get your point because he's not a small guy. That's what's like we need to kind of cut it with the small guys. I get what we're trying to do. We're trying to be real physical and fast, but the only person that's back there is Keanu, but Keanu in the box now. So
yeah.
And I actually like that move. I really like that move. Keanu being in the box.
He is perfect. He's an interchangeable safety because he has the size. He puts on maybe 10 pounds. He can be a strong safety, and he's a free safety. He has the athleticism to play free safety. So I don't understand why this hasn't been something that they've been experimenting on. Like even Jalen Hawkins, those guys definitely have the size. They're, if not the same size of Isaiah Oliver. So I don't understand if he doesn't pan out as a corner, why is he not a safety at this point? I don't get it.
Yeah, but this right here is just like I said, it's news to everybody. I saw this last year. I don't know what game. What was it? A game? It was something. No, I might have seen it on Bleach Report or something. But I'm like, this should be brought to somebody's attention because it's like if he's on the right side, which he is, because AJ's on the other side. He's getting scorched. You see this? He's getting flamed up, and as a result,
AJ can play both sides.
See that
he can play.
Shoot, put him at slot. Not bad. I don't know what other means. I don't know. Other might be safety right here. You don't know if you see that. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Uh, towards the line, other more than likely, yeah.
But that should be looked at. I'd be like, look, Dan
Yeah, I
Quinn, look.
could either see towards the line or yeah, that's safety.
That's just an interesting stat though. But
But
I ain't gonna lie. I would just say experiment. I wouldn't really say bench Oliver. I would just experiment and just move him around.
mhm.
Like somebody said in the chat. Somebody said move him around.
I
Move
mean,
him
you're
around.
0-3. What do you have? What do you have to lose? New drop with the $2 donation. Mike McDaniel is another coach we should slip away. Mike McDaniel.
Mike
Oh
McDaniel. Wow.
man. Uh Look, man. I'm good with the experience. Only way I would experiment with coaches is I have to have a Wade Phillips, a guy with experience. I'm not just letting the guy that's come to town and essentially be what Bill O'Brien is doing in Houston. He's not going to come here and just destroy my team with absolutely no experience behind what he's doing. I'm not allowing it. So I understand it, and I can understand why people even like Eric Bieniemy. He coached with Andy Reid. Andy Reid is a brilliant mind, but at the same time, it's no greater teacher than experience.
Yeah, I agree with that. Definitely agree with that. But
So
I still feel like there is hope. Like I said, I know a lot of people just like, oh yeah, I'm done. Just looking at the rest of the schedule, I'm just like, these are winnable games, very winnable games.
mhm.
Just we just got to hold on.
The good thing about this is that you still have the extra wild card position. The Saints are currently 1-2. We're on 3. So it's not out of the question that the Falcons can bounce back.
Yeah, because if you're looking at the other
But
division,
they have to turn it with the injuries. I don't know if going to get there.
yeah, because looking at the rest of the divisions, everybody doesn't look that good on the NFC side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
What the Eagles are 0-3, if I'm not mistaken. They're
yeah,
0-3.
yeah,
It's
0-2
it's not
with
looking
a tie.
it's not looking good on the NFC. Yeah, it's not looking good. So it's not out of the question. Yes, we are frustrated, but we can't allow him to sit back and do nothing. Like this has been his forte since he's been here. He sticks with the exact same lineup all year long until something happens, usually an injury, and we can't do that.
Yeah, well, and another thing that's pretty mind-boggling about last year, why did like it was a weird like news report when I heard it when Quinn was like, "Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna give up the defensive coach and stuff. Let me go ahead and you run second down, you run third down." Like, so you telling me we brought you over to give up your defense? I mean, I that was a big sacrifice. I'm sure it was to him, but I'm like, how come that worked in the half of the season compared to what he was doing for the past since he's been here?
That's an easy question. That's pretty easy. The thing that they did differently, and like I said, I've seen the film. I've went it over with a couple of guys. Is it being aggressive, playing more cover 2, cover 3? I mean, you're going to play cover 3. Cover 3 is basically just a staple of the NFL. You're going to play cover 3. You're going to play cover 1. But what the Falcons did a lot better, um, they just got aggressive. You got to mask your blitzes. You have to max your coverage. You can't sit in the same exact and hope that these guys don't understand where, and hope that the guys get there. What if they don't get there? Have to move quarterbacks off the spot. And this is something that they have yet to understand. You can't allow quarterbacks to get in the rhythm. It doesn't matter how young, how old they are. You cannot allow quarterbacks to get in the rhythm. Dan Quinn doesn't understand that. I understand that you trust your guys, but your guys are not getting there fast enough, quick enough. Get there.
Yeah. I definitely agree with that one.
So when it all comes down to that one,
it just hurts.
What's good? Hold on. One second.
Yo, how you
introduce yourself to the people. How you doing, man?
Yeah, how about y'all?
Pretty good, man.
That's good.
I'm all right. What's on your mind, man?
I mean, honestly, just coaching. Like the whole coaching staff. Just gotta get rid of everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like everyone wants Eric Bieniemy or whatever his name is from the Chiefs. But I feel like we need a defensive coach. Because you saw in 2016, we went to the Super Bowl because of the offense, not the defense. And what happened? Offense choked the game. Defense choked the game too. They didn't run the ball. Defense didn't play D. Like Arthur Blank needs to do something. Dan Quinn should have been out of here. He should have been out of here after that Super Bowl loss. Feel me?
Yeah.
That's a tough one for me. The only reason why it's a tough one for me is because I don't want to fire a guy after getting to a Super Bowl, but after that Steve Sarkisian move, like that didn't sit right with me. That didn't sit right with me at all. And again, I trying to be the homer, trying to be the the Falcon fan fate, and you hire Steve Sarkisian, a guy from college.
And you see where he went. He went right back to college too. Took his ass right back.
And went right back to college. So are we going to experiment with another college guy, or do we want an experienced guy? Because if you look at the salary cap for these, from Julio, Jake Matthews, Matt Ryan, these guys their contract is not going anywhere anytime soon. So we're gonna have to make do with what we got. So do we want to do with a defense or an offensive coach? Let me know what you guys think, man.
I say offense.
Who are your top? I would say top 2, top 3 coaches that you are eyeing. You guys are eyeing.
Ooh, I mean, the only person I can think of is what's my guy name? What is it? Eric Bieniemy, the Chiefs. That's the only person I can really think of.
I mean, for me, it'll be Rex Ryan. I agree with you. Because look at the Steelers, for example. Last year, they didn't have no QB, no wide receiver. Like Juju, he's not all that. And then they still went 8-8 with just the defense alone. And now they got Big Ben. Now they're 3-0. And they drafted like a wide receiver, Deontay Johnson, and that one boy in the second round or third round, Claypool. Now look at them, 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
You need a defense to win. That's it. And an average offense.
You gotta win with defense, man. You gotta win with defense. And
definitely,
honestly, at this point, I really don't care which particular style that the Falcons play. Really don't care. At this point, I just need someone that's going to be aggressive and is going to hold these players accountable for their mistakes. There's absolutely no accountability when it comes down to this defense. And the players love it. Yeah. Because they know they're going to have every opportunity to get the job done. They know they're going to get every opportunity to mess up, time after
Exactly.
time after time again. And that's the issue. They're blowing games and you're sticking with them. Of course they're going to love you. Of course they're going to love Dan Quinn. That's a no-brainer.
Do you
let
honestly
me
think
do it.
they're actually playing for him?
I don't think they're playing for money at this point. There's no way in hell you lose 3 games like that and you're playing for the coach. They're playing for money.
Yeah,
They're playing for
they ain't really
pride.
showing it then.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think anybody is playing for any type. At this point, man, it becomes a pride thing as a player when you get embarrassed 3 times in a row. Like you're talking about back to back to back to start the season. I hope so.
The Nick Foles again? Oh man, it just makes me sick. Shit, Nick Foles again? He beat us 3 times.
Yeah.
That's Philly's real quarterback right there. I'm telling you, for all those Eagles fans.
Maybe they should have kept.
They should have kept that man.
Jalen Hurts.
Because Wentz and them, I don't know. Wentz not looking the same. But yeah, I feel like that we can honestly turn around because, like I said, I'm looking at the rest of the divisions. Like I said, Washington, Dallas, Eagles, Giants, their division is garbage. It's garbage every year. People always say, "Oh, that's the most competitive." No, it's garbage. It's garbage. Packers and Chicago has always been the same. I don't know what's going on with the Vikings. That they're surprising me, but I think it's obvious reasons. They don't have Stephon Diggs no more. So yeah. Who else is next? And then when you got our division is probably looks the most competitive besides Seattle and their division. I think their division is pretty, busy over there too. So look for teams, look for our division and their division with a bunch of teams going to the playoffs because you're only gonna get one or 2 teams, or hell, probably even none at all at the other divisions.
Yeah, the NFC is stacked up. It's hella teams.
Yeah, our division and then Seattle's division is the only divisions that's to look at.
Yeah, and low key, we should be 2-1 right now, tied for first place in our division. But these 2 losses, man.
Yeah, it's rough. I feel like we're gonna pull through though.
I mean,
somehow,
honestly,
some way.
Like last year.
And one thing I'm gonna address too, and I think me and Mike had this talk a while ago. I was like, look, for all you Matt Ryan haters, man, let me tell you something. Y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know. If we did not have Matt Ryan, y'all just don't know. We went through y'all know who we went through. Redmond, Leftwich. Come on now. And y'all saying get rid of Matt Ryan? Matt Ryan is not the issue. This is probably
boy.
This is probably I'm gonna say this real quick. This is probably Matt. Okay, let me take it back some. As many years that we had, as many years we had Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan had somewhat of a decent line. Even when we didn't have a good line, he would still throw tremendous amount of yards in a bad season. And then this season, this is probably his best line in a long time since we had who we had. We had Mud Duck, Todd McClure, Baker, Claybo, Y'all know who we had at line. So like this line that we have right now is the best line since those guys. Let's be real. Yep, Harvey Dahl. Yep. Did I miss anybody? What I say? Claybo, Mud Duck. Blaylock, right? I think it was Blaylock.
Blaylock, yeah.
So like our line was good back then, and I was also during the Mike Smith and Cutter era. Lines was good. You seen what we was doing 2010 all the way to 2012. So for all those Matt Ryan haters, like, look, could be a lot worse. I'm telling you, could be a lot worse without Matt
Yeah,
Ryan.
exactly. Yeah.
Could be a lot worse. All those clutch. We wouldn't have been in no NFC Championship game with the 49ers. Nope, we wouldn't have been there without Matt. Wouldn't have been in no Super Bowl without Matt neither. It's a bunch of things. So slow down on the Matt Ryan talk, please. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Pump your brakes. Honestly.
And the thing is about that. The thing is about that is everybody thinks it's just so easy to have a consistent quarterback. We're talking about consistently plays every single game without getting injured. That in itself is an accomplishment, and that's something that a lot of organizations wish they had. A quarterback that'll just step up and give you 300.
And you want to know one thing I really like about Matt? He does some weird stuff when it comes to him getting pressured. But if you think about it, in all these other quarterbacks, he doesn't get injured. Really. I think last year was the only big hiccup because of our line collapsing. He doesn't get injured like that. Somehow he knows how to stay safe. I don't know how. I remember one year, I think we were playing like the Lions or something, and he got hurt for like one play. Chris Redmond came in, threw the ball. Guess who came in? Matt Ryan came in the next play and finished the game. And I believe we won that game. It just shows you how tough he is. But he knows how to stay like non-injured, like besides last year. Last year was only one hiccup. Trade Matt Ryan to Philadelphia for Jalen Hurts. Stop it. Stop it right now.
Jalen Hurts?
Stop it right now.
Go ahead. What's your question?
What y'all think about like trading Julio and drafting like Jamar Chase?
I don't think you like. I'm not a big fan on trading guys that are staples of an organization. Like Julio's going to go. He's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. So, do you want to be the guys to say I traded Julio Jones away for let's just say for argument's sake, Michael Jenkins. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a Michael Jenkins back for Julio Jones. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know about that, though. I don't. Julio Jones is Julio Jones, and I want this guy, in as much as possible. Like I want him here. It's the reason why the Falcons are still talking about, until we do right by Michael Vick. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the reason why these things come up. We did the same thing to Roddy White. We ran Roddy White out of the door. We're gonna run Julio out of the door.
I'm upset about that. That pissed me off. That Roddy White shit.
That pissed. That right there was dirty, dog. That was dirty the way they did.
You know what it was though, and I think that's the reason why people. I think I kind of believe it, but I think that's where it comes with Quinn. Like everybody's trying to wander away from Quinn. So it's like, is Quinn the issue? Coach Quinn? Because I'm like, Shanahan gone. And I know Roddy was saying, Roddy was saying, what did he say? He didn't like Shanahan because Shanahan was using Roddy as a blocker. Yeah, we all know Roddy is a good blocker, but are you kidding me? Roddy's fucking Roddy. Roddy was our Julio before Julio even came about. So it's like, what are they doing? So is Quinn really the issue? That's the thing.
That becomes a new question. That becomes the new question, and that's a
Is
great
Quinn
question.
the actual main source of the issue? Yeah, that might be the thing because everybody's running away.
And I'm seeing people saying that Mike Vick ran himself. Of course, he ran himself. That's not what I'm saying. But that idea that the Falcons ran him out of town because they didn't bring him back when they had a opportunity, whether it's been a free agent or whatever, he was available. We didn't take that opportunity. So that idea from a fan perspective is going to continue to be, oh, we ran Julio, we ran Roddy, we ran Michael Vick, we ran, whoever this guy is, the guy is for this organization. We ran away Deion Sanders. Like, this is the organization. We're going to become synonymous of the team that runs their stars away. Do you want that from your team? That's something that Arthur Blank has to answer that question.
Yeah,
I'm not willing to do that. I'm sorry. As much as I love Ridley, and I'm not saying we got to pay Julio Jones if Julio's asking for a certain amount of money for a guy that doesn't stay healthy. If that becomes a issue, then it's something completely different. But if Julio's continue to put up numbers, why should we just throw him by the wayside? Why? Because of Calvin Ridley. We don't know if Calvin Ridley is going to be Calvin Ridley. I mean, he ran the wrong route that caused the touchdown, the interception. He ran the wrong route. Matt Ryan was thinking one thing. Calvin, how many times have we seen that from Calvin Ridley? Running the wrong route. Matt Ryan throws to another spot, and Calvin is going. He's doing a out curl. He's doing that, and Matt Ryan is throwing it in. Like, this is the thing. These are the things that are happening with wide receiver and quarterback that we don't pay attention to. Is Calvin really ready? And from what I seen yesterday, he's not ready. He's not ready to take that step. Is he a good receiver? Absolutely. But he's not that. He's not ready to take that step to be the next great receiver in the league, to be honest. I don't think he's ready for that. What you guys think about that?
Yeah, I can agree with you on some part, but it's just like it's tough for Matt Ryan because who else is he throwing it to? I mean, Gage got hurt. I mean, you guys are kids, but this is like who you don't even know who he's really throwing it to. I mean, really the one that's really getting open. That's what made it so tough. Even though I did see some highlights where Hurst was at some good spots, so I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Hurst is, to me, more. He's probably more to this offense than Hooper was. That's just my opinion, because Hooper is just to me, he was just a possession tight end. I think Hurst actually goes and gets the ball. If you throw it up, he's gonna go get it. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Like Hayden Hurst, throw it up, he's gonna go get it. Hooper, he's gonna catch it, try to go out of bounds. He's not gonna fight for yards, is what I'm saying. He's not a fight for yards person to me. So I think Hayden Hurst was a better, he fits with his offense. Yeah, people probably gonna say, well, that's what Tony did, possession, but Tony's Tony. Tony Gonzalez has some swagger to that, you know what I'm saying? But Tony know how to get fucking open. He knows how to catch the ball. That's what made Tony Gonzalez so crazy. He knows spots where that's what made Matt Ryan and him bread and butter. He knows his spot. Easy, little 2-yard, 3-5-yard curl, dump it, and then he'll go do the rest or whatever, go out of bounds. Hooper didn't do that. Hooper just went straight down. If you go look at film, Hooper catch the ball, go straight down. Doesn't really,
There's nothing more than that. What do you think now?
About what? My bad. Like,
just the idea of
Calvin Ridley being a wide receiver one?
Yeah, just the idea of, I don't even like saying it, but trading Matt Ryan, trading Julio Jones, are you one of those guys that is say, we want to do things the right way and give our all to players that have given us everything?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone could, say that Matt Ryan and Julio Jones never gave it all. They could have won elsewhere and demanded a trade. They didn't do that. They stuck. They were loyal to the organization. Do you think it's time to, look, man, give them their walking papers?
I mean, it depends on them, honestly. Like if they want to stay and finish their career in Atlanta. But me being like a big Matt Ryan fan and Julio fan, like I wouldn't mind if they asked for a trade and wanted to go win somewhere else because I want to see them happy because I'm like a true real like Julio fan and Matt Ryan fan. And this organization, like honestly, in my opinion, they should have like 2 Super Bowls right now. 2012 with the 17-0 choke lead and 28 to
Yeah.
3. So it's like we wasted like their entire career with a shitty ass defense, and they've been putting up numbers like every year. And it just like hurts that like they should have like at least like 1 Super Bowl, if not 2, but they have 0. And we as an organization have 0 as well.
Yeah.
So it's up to the guys. Hey, I can't disagree with that. I honestly can't disagree with that. Like if Julio wanted, if he woke up tomorrow and said, "Look, man, I want out. I want to play for a winning organization. I want an opportunity to actually win." What
Yeah,
can
exactly.
you do?
Yeah.
What can you do? He's given us everything.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't.
I just think they should just got to stick with those guys. I mean, they look what they've done. I mean, this goes back to what I was saying. Like, wouldn't be nothing without Matt. Wouldn't be nothing without Julio. So it's like, unless if you can come up with a good trade, but I just can't see them being gone right now. I think they're Falcons for the rest of their career. Honestly, I can't. It's just in my mind. I'm like, if I look at Matt Ryan or Julio in another jersey, it's like, oh God, no.
Yeah, man. I'm like, yeah, I can't see that, man. That right there would be a culture shock. You're talking
And then
about a
especially if I see
huge
them
culture.
winning and being like, okay, this is where
Oh my
this is where they should have been when they was with it breaks my heart.
Yeah. I get where you're coming from. But at the same time, like if Julio won somewhere else, like I'll be happy as hell. Like seeing him just win after everything he did in Atlanta, like never like was a disturbance to our team, never like was like the diva. He was like always like a team player. And he never caused like any problems in the locker room.
God.
Even after all the shit that this team's been through.
Yeah. I think 2010 is definitely when we started to pick things up, even though we had probably like a couple fallen seasons. I remember we went 13-3 in 2010, and then we got blasted by the I think it was the Packers at home. We got blasted. So we had a couple good winning seasons, It's just we just couldn't get it done under Mike Smith.
See, here we go with stupid people saying Matt Ryan is the Tony Romo. Man, if you don't get your retarded, excuse me.
Hey, look.
Tony,
Look, they just want attention, man. Look. Hey,
hey,
Mike, you haven't been
it's
showing them
clear.
attention all this time. You haven't been
It's
showing them no
clear.
attention. They like, hey, man, look at the chat. Nah, they
Hey,
just want
man.
to.
Hey, it's obvious, man. It's obvious. But yeah, man, look, I'm honestly getting to that point where if Matt Ryan wanted to leave, man, I would be devastated, but I would definitely understand why he would want to move because they promised this guy so much and they've done absolutely nothing for the last 5 years after promising him, like, we're going to get something done. We're going to get a defense. We're going to build a defense, and we're still waiting for that defense 10 years later.
Yeah.
What, like, as a player, what do you say to you? Like, how do you psych yourself up to say, Mr. Blank, I want to trade? Go to your agent and say, I don't want to play for this team anymore.
Yo, somebody in the chat just said Matt Ryan is Daniel Jones. I'll wait.
Drizzy, you must. Drizzy, whatever you own, bro. I need a little bit of some of that. What you got? Cause you tripping, dog. Daniel Jones. Maybe in high school, but not now.
These people are crazy in this chat, man. Mike, I think you need to show them some love in the chat. That's why they saying all this Matt Ryan reckless stuff in the chat.
It's going so fast, man. It's going so fast. Bro, go to Twitter. You keep saying add me. Go to Twitter, dog.
Yeah, come on to Twitter.
Come on to Twitter, and I will send you the link, and you can say whatever you got to say. I know it's going to be stupid, but you can say what you got to say. Come on to Twitter, Matt Mike Sports on Twitter, or go to Instagram, Matt Mike Sports on Instagram. All right, I will send you the link, and you can come in and chat with the boys, man. This man done said it like 3 times just today, and he still ain't came.
Somebody was supposed to join.
Yeah, Grizzly God. He's been saying he wants to come on for a minute, and he's
Mike, right then and there, yo, you shouldn't even talk to him. Look, this dude ain't got no damn picture, man. Just move on, man. He ain't got no.
Hey, man. Hey. This man done said bit 40 times, man. Bit. Hey, man, I ain't got time for the bit.
Mike, don't get these people too much attention, man. I ain't got no dang picture, man.
Hey, man, you sound like Chuck Field. Chuck told me the same thing. You ain't got no picture. They ain't got nothing to say to you.
That's a bot, man. That's funny. Shouts out to the 154 people, though.
Absolutely, man. Hey, woo. Grizzly, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to make. If you don't, that's it. You get 5 minutes, and don't ever say anything ever again. You're gonna get your chance to say some dumb shit, and that's gonna be it. But,
another thing. Did they ever say what they were gonna do with a replacement for Koo? Because I know he's hurt. He's not playing next week.
Who?
Koo. They said Koo was hurt, so I don't know what they're gonna do next week.
I don't know. If I were to take an educated guess, they would probably hit up Giorgio. I don't know any other kicker because that would be interesting. I don't know exactly what they would do with that.
So what? I was like, so what are they gonna do if we ain't got Koo? That's another thing.
Man, can we just have 1 second to breathe without like any injuries, bad news, or something? We got no time to breathe.
Man, I was saying in the Discord, I was like, man, this season's different because No preseason. And you see the results. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's people just dropping like flies. Technically, we would be like in what? Only week 2, technically.
Yeah.
So it's rough. So this is week 2 for us right now, even though we about to go to week 4.
Yeah, Monday night versus Packers. That's about to be a crazy one.
Honestly, you know what's so funny? And this might be really shocking. What I'm gonna say, I think we're gonna do some winning by field goal, something crazy. Because after watching them last night, they couldn't even stop. They couldn't even stop one person, Alvin Kamara, off short dump offs.
Yeah, that's true. It's definitely gonna be like a shootout.
Like just short dump offs. That's all Breeze did. Short dump offs to Kamara, and then Kamara would do the rest. They wasn't doing anything magical. And then
exactly.
Green Bay got people on defense that's hurt as well. So I'm not really sold on Green Bay. It's just gonna be a shootout. It's always been a shootout every time we went against them. Sometimes it's been a blowout. We've been blowing them out the last 2 meetings. We blew them out. I think it was our first game at the Mercedes-Benz.
Oh yeah,
Blew their ass out. And we know, and you already know what happened when we did when we went to the championship game.
oh yeah, definitely.
And that's what we beat their ass.
That's like the last game that I was happy with. Since then, it's just been like a roller coaster.
Right. And you know what's so funny? I'm gonna say this too. This is crazy. The last time we played them in Lambeau, y'all remember what happened? I think we lost that game, but Julio was going absolutely.
Julio was going insane in that game. Yeah. Julio was going,
and we almost won that game. So I'm like, I'm not really too sold on them because they have the same defense. They have okay people. Well, they have okay names, but who's gonna really stop Julio if Julio's actually going to be playing? And then you got Ridley on the other hand. This is why I was saying
Ridley in itself, like I don't think you definitely can't stop Julio, and Ridley himself with his route running is just
his route running is phenomenal.
Good luck. Good luck with that.
And then, like I said, we have the right tools to move the ball, even without Julio Jones. You saw it yesterday.
Yeah.
And then we even saw it on the Thanksgiving game last year against the Saints, which was another winnable game. We could have honestly snuck up and beat them and swept them that year. We almost won that game, and Calvin Ridley was doing decent. Marshawn Lattimore couldn't hang with him. So I'm not really too worried. Like I said, I think we all know that the offense is not really a big concern. The only thing that concerns is time management. That's what's really concerning. Like, why is Matt Ryan throwing the ball and we have 5 minutes left? Just run the ball. We were running the ball tremendously well yesterday, like tremendously well. I think yesterday was the first actually peak of oh my God, this is Todd Gurley. So I think if we keep giving him more carries or splitting what we do with Hill or whoever, I think we'll be fine. We just need to run the ball more. Hell, what happened to putting 2 running backs in the game? We used to do that, but once again, I was under probably Shanahan. Who knows? I don't know.
I remember a couple of Full House. I remember a couple of Full House formations and whatnot. I do remember that a lot of process. I remember seeing process under Kyle Shanahan, but it's just you got to get creative. Like honestly, you can't get caught up in your specific scheme, man. You got to be able to adjust, and I think that's the issue with a lot of coaches these days. Like they feel as though I made it to the NFL. I don't need to be creative anymore. I'm a very good coach, and I can get by solely on my knowledge. But you have to understand that there's going to be somebody coming for you. There's always someone coming after you, and this is the thing that I think the Atlanta Falcons have yet to understand. It's all about ego. Yeah, we have one of the greatest offenses in the NFL, the best offense in the NFL, but at the same time, it's like your running game is not that great. Yeah, Matt Ryan, Julio, Calvin Ridley, Hurst, those guys are great, but what are you going to do? Can you run the ball? Can you get 1 yard? I saw at least 5 times, at the very least 5 times during the game where the Atlanta Falcons are 1 yard, 2 yards away. It's 3rd and 2, 2nd and 2, and these guys lined up in a spread, and you throw the ball 2 yards.
Yeah,
2 yards. You can't get 2 yards. What? Why do we even sign Todd Gurley? We're going to do things like that. Like, what's the point of doing that? Why are we drafting linemen if we're not going to use them? These guys are supposed to be the best of the best. Use them. And this is the issue. And maybe it is a mentality. Maybe it's just Dirk Cutter wants to pass. Maybe it's just a mentality. And I think they really need a shift in mentality. And this is the reason why I continue to bring up guys like Don Martindale and Rex Ryan. It's a mentality shift. The Falcons are perceived as being soft. So until they've changed that narrative, they're going to forever be soft. That's what people are going to. Yeah. So I'm hearing people saying that KZ is soft.
He's a little guy.
You get knocked out by Zeke, and you tell me like that dude got a
This is what me and Mike was talking about. We have little guys back there. The only big person we got back there is Keanu, but he's not really back there as much because he's in the box. So, but I see the kind of similarities that Quinn is trying to do because Earl Thomas he's like what 5'10", 5'11". I mean, look at Ricardo Allen and KZ. Yeah, they move all over the place. It's like, you know what I'm saying. I think they're just ball hawks. I don't think they're downhill runners. I think the only downhill runner really is probably Keanu. That's probably it.
Oh, you think you getting on with this, bro? You know I'm about to change this. You done lost your damn mind. I'm gonna let you have your fun. How about that? I'll let you have your fun just like this. Just this one time. All right. You better bring it. Get on this, bro. You know I'm about to change this. You done lost your damn mind. You done lost your damn mind. Hey, turn your phone down. Turn the phone down. Whatever that is, turn that down. I'm gonna let you have your fun. How about that? I'll let you.
Yo.
Okay,
we here.
What's going on?
You better bring it,
man. Stat Ryan.
I want to know why. No. We're not like that. We're not starting off with nonsense. You address them properly, man. Tell me the reason why. This is the question that I have for you. And everybody who, 1 second, let me do something. Because I want people to see who I'm about to destroy before I destroy them, okay?
Oh, yeah, Grizzly got a sauce. Checking in, man. What's good, folks?
Just let me get something real quick, all right?
It's me. He finally stopped ducking smoke.
Because we got Matt Ryan.
Yo, so where you want to start, man?
Let me. You guys can stay on, or you can stay. Look, I'm gonna just say this. Go ahead. Do your thing, man. Why do you call this man, quote unquote, Stat Ryan. Name a quarterback in the NFL who's never been anything about stats. Every quarterback is about stats. That's why you play the game for stats. So why is Matt Ryan any different from any other quarterback?
Tom Brady's about wins, not stats.
Tom Brady has a no. We're not doing that. Don't see. This is how they always do. They gotta bring up Tom Brady. This ain't about Tom Brady. It's about Matt Ryan. Prove your point about Matt Ryan without bringing up Tom Brady.
I mean, if you pull up the advanced stats for Matt Ryan, the only year that he was actually good was the year we had Kyle Shanahan.
He has better numbers all around than Tom Brady. Come on.
He has one good year of
you can't bring up Tom Brady. He got better numbers than Tom Brady. Say that again.
He has had one good year of productivity, which everyone is hinging on. Besides that,
where's the proof?
He's an average quarterback.
No, we don't come on here and stuff. Where is your proof? I don't want to hear about what you think. I need.
You can go and go Matt Ryan advanced stats. Go to Google.
Where's
Matt
the number?
Ryan advanced stats. Hold on, I got you. Hold on, I got him right here on my phone. I got him right here.
I'm gonna wait till he's done, and I'm gonna check him real quick.
All right, I got him right here. Just 2016. 2016.
You won't find anything. I guarantee you.
2015, 21-16. Is that good? No. 2014, 28-14. Is that good?
No. Yeah, like I said, he won't find anything.
He throws damn near 20 interceptions a year.
He did what?
He throws about.
He threw 20 interceptions in a year.
About 15 to 20, anywhere from like 2009, 14, 2011, 12. That's not that bad. 2012, 14, 2013, 17, 2015, 16, 2016, 7. That is the only good year where he had a good ratio of touchdowns to interceptions, and that was because of the system, not the quarterback. He's a system quarterback. His arm is not that great. We had a great system which amplified his talents. Now he has talent. He's a good rhythm passer. He's like a Phillip Rivers minus the arm. Phillip Rivers has a bigger arm, but Matt Ryan's a good quarterback, serviceable in a better system. But without a better system, without a better coach like Kyle Shanahan, there's no point in even having him because he's not a quarterback that's going to elevate the team. He's a quarterback that's going to just kind of keep a straight line. He's going to just make whatever play. He's not going to make throws. He's not going to make dynamic throws like Aaron Rodgers or Lamar Jackson or the Mahomes. I'm not saying I want either one of them because they're taken, but I want somebody with the arm strength to get those 20 and outs. He can't throw a 15 and out. You seen me yesterday when he threw that throw to Ridley. It was high and over. He can't. He doesn't have the arm strength to make the throws, so he's overcompensating. You've seen over years, Julio beats the whole defense. Matt Ryan overthrows them. You watch the games just like I do, so don't say you don't see it. Somebody beats the defense, and Julio has to slow down to catch the ball. How many times have you seen it? If you watch the games like I do, how many times?
I mean, I can take it. You done? Yeah. And you guys want to add something before I go?
Oh, I wasn't done. That was just my first take about the arm.
That's all you got.
And, you know that. I got plenty more.
Come on, get it all out.
But again, I'm not saying that he's the worst quarterback in the NFL. There are worse quarterbacks. He's just a system quarterback. And he doesn't have a better arm. He's not a top 15 quarterback to me. He's like, somewhere around 20, something like that.
You said what?
He's not going to elevate the team. He doesn't elevate
you
the
said
team.
What?
Anytime we need a third down, we don't get it. He doesn't make that throw. You've seen it time and time again, unless you're not watching the game.
Did you just say he's not a top 10 quarterback?
Yeah, I mean, I can name you the 10 quarterbacks that are better than him, like right off rip.
Come on, let's hear it.
Go ahead.
Let's hear it.
Go ahead.
Let's hear him.
Hold on.
Without using Google. No, don't cheat. Don't cheat. Come on.
No, because if that's the case, let him be. Because if that's the case too, I'm gonna pull up stats for all those quarterbacks he's about to name. Go ahead.
Oh, I mean, you already pretty much know the list. Aaron Rodgers.
No, I don't know. Tell me. I don't know. I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Lamar
I don't know
Jackson.
nothing. Matt Ryan and Stat Ryan. I don't know nothing.
Drew Brees.
You're supposed to educate me, y'all.
I'm naming them. All right, I'll name them.
Hey, so start from the top again. Go ahead.
Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Aaron Rodgers. I'll throw Deshaun over.
Hold on. You say Lamar Jackson is already better than Matt Ryan based on what?
Yeah. I mean, I would rather
Based
have
on
him
what?
in the place than Matt Ryan.
No. You
He has a
said
better arm. He has a
Lamar
better
Jackson
football.
is better than Matt Ryan based on what?
At the deep ball. Look at his deep ball
Better
accuracy.
deep throw?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Well,
not
if
trying
you-
to take away
if you-
not
if
trying
you
to
know
take away
anything
from Lamar
about-
Jackson, but he only had one season. Carry on.
He's had two actually.
Go ahead.
Seasons.
Go ahead. You said.
I keep
What did you say? Go ahead.
Let me think. Shit, I'll take
just
that.
pulling shit out of your ass.
No, I'll take that.
Pulling all out of your ass.
You said who?
I'll take Carson Wentz over Matt Ryan.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Let me see. Let me bounce around.
Yo! This man said Carson.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Carson Wentz and Dak.
I'm not preparing notes. I don't have anything prepared.
Hey, my guy. You said Dak and Wentz, right?
Yes. Oh, over Matt Ryan. Yeah, in the right system. Did we not just lose to the Cowboys, or was that?
I mean, that's cool, but we beating the Cowboys too with Dak. Carry on.
But we lost.
Yeah, with Dak.
Because Matt Ryan didn't move the chains in the fourth quarter again.
But you said
he's
Dak.
done that several.
Matt Ryan doesn't move the chains in the fourth quarter is my main argument. He doesn't move the chains on third down or in the fourth quarter.
You do know he's near the top at all time.
He would Skip Bayless refers to LeBron as a front runner. Matt Ryan is only good when we're like absorbing it.
You do realize he's near the top all time in fourth quarter comebacks. You do realize that, right? You say he doesn't come back in the fourth quarter, but he's near the top all time in that category. Come back
in the fourth quarter when it's relevant. What does
that mean? What does
not against the Bucks and the Panthers.
You need
against like the Bucks and the Panthers and the, it
was actually against one of the greatest defenses of all time, and that's Seattle Seahawks defense. So let's try again.
When did we come back against Seattle Seahawks defense?
That was
Seattle in the playoffs.
That was our first playoff game, like our first playoff win. I'm sorry.
You mean like in 2016?
One of the greatest defenses of all time.
So we're going
one of the greatest defenses of all time. He
shredded it. Y'all are going back to the season when we had Kyle Shanahan, right? I'm saying that he was good.
Our house and we beating them.
Are y'all talking about the season when we had Kyle Shanahan?
No, that actually wasn't. Are you sure you're a Falcons fan? Or are you just a Matt Ryan hater?
I'm 100% sure I'm a Matt Ryan. Falcons.
When did we beat Seattle? You know, hey, just to remind you, we beat Seattle twice in the playoffs when it mattered.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
Now.
It mattered last week too, though, or week one.
Look, man.
So, I mean, y'all still haven't came back at my first take about the moving the ball on third down and the fourth quarter pass. Like,
look, man,
when are y'all gonna come back on that? I'm waiting for y'all to address that one.
Matt Ryan,
I'm stuck on third down.
I'm stuck on that. This man said Wentz. When was the last time Wentz played a full season? I'll wait.
When I said Wentz, I just meant on arm talent.
But is he a better quarterback than Matt Ryan?
Oh, I mean, if you add in the durability, then no. No, I'll take Wentz off. Take Wentz off. Take Wentz off.
Yeah, I say hell.
Take Wentz off. Take Wentz off. Don't be serious. So, but Wentz is having a trash season. Actually, my brother's an Eagles fan, so
hell,
yeah,
like hell.
I'll drag on Wentz.
No.
But yeah, I mean, I'll take Dak. I'll take Dak. That over.
Absolutely not.
Like I'll take Dak.
Like, carving up Dak.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
You know how many Cowboys fans like carve up Dak? Like they don't
appreciate it because they want Tony. They want a white quarterback. Let's be honest. They want Tony Romo because Tony Romo was their classic.
No, Dak.
White boy. They don't want Dak because Dak is like us, man. Dak is great. Dak, man. Don't throw salt on Dak. He
makes Dak good. Honestly, is that offensive line? Let's start with that. The offensive line.
90% QB rating almost every week.
Are you counting this season?
Am I counting this season where Dak has thrown for like 300-400 yards a game? Yeah.
What about last year and the year before that?
When Dak was throwing for when he led the NFL in passing yards? Yeah. So what NFL are you watching? You watching NFL Europe?
So you think Dak is better than Matt Ryan because of passing yards?
Because of decision making, arm strength. His mobility gives him an X factor that Matt Ryan doesn't.
You said decision making. Have you seen Dak play?
I saw when they played us. Yeah, I saw when they played us.
I'm talking about the years prior. And we're not talking about this season. We already know what's going on with this season. I'm talking about the years prior. Like Matt Ryan's been in the NFL league for this long, and then Dak has started and up to this point. Have you seen what he's been doing? You know who bails him out, honestly? It's two things. That offensive line.
Yeah. I mean, I understand that Matt Ryan has no money game. Yeah. We all know that that's not part of this discussion we're having. Well, I'm strictly on Matt Ryan. I'm not on the running game, and I don't want to get started on the defense.
I'm still stuck on the quarterbacks, he said.
So
this man said Carson Wentz.
I said scratch Carson Wentz. Y'all cut that out.
I'm still stuck on Dak. Like, why Dak?
No, Dak legit. I would take Dak. Right now, you wouldn't take Dak over all people.
No,
this
man.
Is the first time ever throwing for 4,000.
Did you see
first time ever
yesterday on Seattle? Did you see the balls he was throwing yesterday on Seattle? Yes or no?
Okay, that's cute and all, but what has he done? I mean, he's having a good season so far, but if you look at the past 2 seasons, people's been carving.
He led the league in passing. When they finally gave him the reins to throw the ball like he wanted to, he led the league in passing. The previous years, he was a game manager who they had a leash on because they were primarily a running team. What are we talking about?
That's not actually a definition of a game manager. A game manager is a guy that throws at least 25 or less.
I mean, he didn't have the free reign to kind of throw it the way he's been throwing it as of last year and this year. I'll just say that he's been given a different type of release. Like the same thing they letting Russ cook, they letting Dak cook now too.
Again, I still don't understand how he's stat Ryan.
Because he only gets the stat. He gets those fourth quarter garbage stats.
Let me ask you. I got a question. I have a question for you. Name a quarterback that doesn't go for stats.
I mean, a quarterback that doesn't go for stats. I'm not saying all quarterbacks don't go for stats. When they throw the ball, obviously.
But you're saying that all that matters.
Matt Ryan, he gets those. He'll have a 200-yard fourth quarter, and it doesn't matter because we lost the game. And then they be like, "Oh, well, Matt Ryan threw for 400 yards."
What happens when he's trying to
You
win the
gotta
game,
come-
though? What do you do? Like, you expect a quarterback or a team to just stop playing football?
Stop.
Well, how about converting on third down? That would help us win some games.
Do you understand that Matt Ryan is one of the highest third down converters in the league? Do you realize that?
Do you realize that?
Yeah,
he
he's
is
near the top always
Why don't Julio ever have a
because of
10
the lack of a running game.
Why don't Julio
No,
have
it's
10
because he
touchdowns?
has the lack of a running game. He's near the top in third down conversions because he doesn't have a running game. That makes him even more dangerous because you know it's coming and you still can't stop it. So again, how is stats a bad thing? Now, but look, man, look, you want to get me in? Let me. What are your thoughts on this, dog? Like, seriously, what's your thoughts on this, man?
Yeah.
My bad. You talking to me? My bad. You talking?
Yes, sir. What are your thoughts on it, man?
I mean, first of all, I respect your opinion because we all have our own opinions. But at the same time, it's like when you talk about the Falcons and who to blame here, I don't even know how you can talk about anyone on the offense. So I don't even know why this is a discussion. Because Matt Ryan, he's been doing everything he can. He just put up 39 points versus the Cowboys, and you talking about Dak beat him. How did Dak beat him? Dak beat our fucking shitty ass defense. He didn't fucking beat the fucking Matt Ryan. You feel me? He put up fucking 39 points. What the fuck else you want him to do? 39 points.
Convert a third down in the fourth quarter and move the chains.
How do you score 39 points without converting on 39?
In the
How do you
fourth
do
quarter
that?
when it matters. I'm saying in the fourth quarter when it matters, not in the first quarter. Like football is 4 quarters. I don't know if y'all know that. Breaking news: football is 4 quarters. It's not 3.5 quarters. It's not half till halftime. And
So
if you win the game. That ain't the way it
Let
works.
me ask you this. This is very important. This is very important what I'm about to say. This is very important. If Matt Ryan is still on the field throwing the ball in the fourth quarter, what has the defense done or not done in that situation? If Matt Ryan is on the field in the fourth quarter trying to come back, what has the defense done or not done in that situation?
Oh,
You understand what I'm saying?
I 100%, and I give you that. Our defense is
So
trash.
what?
We are all in there. I'm sure we are all in the consensus that the defense is garbaggio, and it has been, except for the outlier year where toward the end of the year wasn't even a whole year in 2016 or whatever when we had the top 10 defense. It was only for the second half of the year when we kind of tightened up. But that was the only time our defense was serviceable and we made stops at least. We were kind of a bend, don't break defense, if you will. But
Another question
we have just been floodgates.
About what you said. You said Matt Ryan only had one good season. You said 2016?
Correct.
What about 2012? What about 2018? And I believe it was another season that he did good too. Don't ignore the record. Just Matt Ryan alone. You telling me that 2016 is his only good season? Like his best season in Atlanta? Like his only good one?
You mean where his record, his stats? Yes. If you mean with just his individual record, then you're right. 2018 was almost mirror images from 2016, his MVP season.
And that was without Kyle Shanahan.
I'm aware of it.
2012.
You sure about that?
I mean, yeah, the 14 interceptions I could and that's the thing, man. Matt Ryan, how about this one? Matt Ryan, I know y'all watch the games just like I do. Every time in the third or fourth, he stopped it this year at least, but it's like third or fourth quarter. I'll be watching him, we'll be driving, and I'm just waiting for that interception. He hasn't done it this year as much, but he always throws the interception at the worst possible time. Like, I know y'all see that. It's not just me. Am I lying or am I flying?
Keep going.
I'm saying he at a lot of times when we're in games, we're battling with the team. Matt Ryan throws the interception.
He throws one. He's been throwing one since the Seattle game. He threw one yesterday.
Oh, I wasn't even talking about this year. I was talking about just overall in general as a Falcons fan since I've been watching the games. Like we're always in the game, we're doing good, and then bam. I'm like me. Y'all be waiting for the defense to fall. I'm waiting for Matt Ryan to throw an interception because I know it's coming.
I think the only thing that bothers me with Matt, and I realize he's starting to do a little bit. I don't know as far as but this season, but I've seen it a couple of times yesterday. I feel like you don't have to be the fastest man in the world, honestly. What happened to him actually running and just getting some yards or just running towards the first down yard line? He used to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know why. He stopped running. Like at times, like yesterday, like I feel like a couple of times, I'm like, you could at least run and slide or do something. Like I felt like at times he wanted to run, but he was like either too scared because of the Bears secondary and linebackers are so fast. I just felt like years prior, or I want to say like the past 2 seasons, he'll run out a little bit and then, pump fake and then run. You know what I'm saying? Get the defense all out because nobody's expecting him to run.
I mean, getting him to run, they should do like the Kyle Shanahan type of style and move the pocket, get him on some rollouts because he's not a statue. He's a statue because of play design.
I think that's honestly where it started. I think
he can move a little bit. Like he's not,
yeah, like I said, he's not oh my God, watch him move. He's not like a Lamar Jackson. I'm saying he can get out of the way. Like I'm saying, there was times yesterday, like I felt like, is he about to run for a first down? Like, sure, why not? But he doesn't. He throws.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I wonder why he hasn't been doing a lot. I remember, like I said, the past year or two, he was running. I remember he did that one run on Green Bay. I think it was in the championship game where he took off running.
Hey man, he is 35 now. Like I was saying, he maybe them legs don't kick like they used to.
Man, I don't know. That's just weird to me. I believe he did it last year.
I don't think it's that. I think it's more of a design. Kyle Shanahan's offense is more designed to kind of get him on the run, so he has to be more mobile with the bootleg rollouts and whatnot. In this offense, it's designed for him to stay in the pocket, and that's the way the offensive line is designed. And
I think that's not.
I think a couple of times in the game he should have ran instead of throwing the ball on the run. I think he should have actually, like I said, I believe it was a play where he threw the ball to Hurst, where he didn't run, and I thought he should have at least took off to get at least 5 yards, and he didn't, and he threw the ball to Hurst. Like I said, that stuff happens, but my thing is that if you're looking for Matt Ryan to run, you've already lost. If you're looking for Tom Brady to run, you've already lost.
Yeah,
100%. You already lost. I don't expect.
No, I say
stuff.
run.
I don't think.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Like I said, I just don't think it's. If you expect him to be Dak, if you expect him to be, a mobile quarterback, I think you've already, you've already lost. Like I don't want Matt Ryan running. I don't want him running at all.
Like how even if he knew he wasn't the fastest guy, but I knew when he was under pressure and he would get out the way, he'll at least run and get some yards instead of negative yards. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was going at with that.
I think the offense.
I can see.
Well, West Coast offense with short passes and not those long 7-step drop.
That's Dirk Cutter for you, bro. That's Dirk Cutter for you. That's his offense. This is not Matt Ryan's offense. That's Dirk Cutter's offense. And that's the issue. Matt Ryan is never. Go ahead. What you think, bro?
Oh no, I was just agreeing with him. This is Dirk Cutter or Dirk Cutter.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I agree. That's
I just like honestly, it's I don't think that's Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan has always been a short intermediate thrower. Like he can throw deep balls here and there consistently. It's like, of course, when you got a guy like Julio Jones, look, look, Julio is fast, bro. I don't know if people realize how fast Julio is hard to throw through. That is not easy throwing it. If you're not Aaron Rodgers, you're not gonna out throw a guy like Julio Jones. He's that fast. So I like to give him a break with that. Of course, there are times the timing is off, but him and Ridley just seem like he has no issues with Ridley. Matt Ryan don't hardly have any issues with Calvin Ridley. So for me,
really more of a refined route runner, I feel like, even than Julio. Julio is just a freak of nature, and he just can dominate a matchup. Like, you're not as big, and if you are as big, you aren't as fast or shifty as Julio.
That's why I felt like yesterday.
Really, to me,
if
like
Julio was a go, I feel like even if he didn't go, he would be still a threat because he's on the field. That's how much, attention
he draws double coverage.
Yeah,
which has allowed Calvin Ridley to be the great receiver that he is. Because if you look at the tape, they're doubling Julio. Every you got to double Julio. That's how Hayden Hurst gets open.
Or hell, even though
when they did that cross and everyone went to the left, Julio was on the left. Hayden Hurst did that little sneak block and leaked out to the right. Everyone's following Julio. You got to. I mean, I would say even as a distraction, he's worth more to us on the field than off. I wouldn't want him to hurt himself because, God forbid, he's our best offensive weapon.
Yeah, just block Julio. Just block.
Yeah.
Right.
He's a good blocker, though. He's a good when it comes. He's a good blocker.
Great blocker. He's stronger than most DBs too.
Yeah, and that's the issue. That's the issue. Look, man, y'all already know how I am here, man. I give everybody opportunity, man. Like this ain't just hear me talk. Like I said, this is the reason why myself and Ms. Maggie, pretty much built Atlanta Falcons Nation from the ground up. You guys, I don't know if you're on Facebook, but Atlanta Falcons Nation on Facebook. We all actually have one on Twitter, on Instagram. Just started one on Instagram, so you can definitely check us out. Like, look, man, whatever it takes. I don't have to agree with everything. If y'all feel like y'all want to come on, submit a video to Atlanta Falcons Nation or Miss Maggie. That's it, man. This is it. You guys can have a platform. This is it. This is for you guys. You know what I'm saying? So, Miss Maggie, you got anything to say?
She at the post office.
Hold
said.
Hold on. She at the post office. See, that's what I'm talking about. You can't expect women to be in one spot for not longer than 2 minutes. Not even 2 minutes.
I like that mask.
Not even 2 minutes. But yeah, man, like I said, that mask. Yeah, yeah, man. I would definitely like to have you guys back on again. Like I said, man, different perspective from different types of fans. We're not all going to agree on every single thing. We again, man, it ain't no hate, ain't no ill will. Y'all know I talk shit, y'all talk shit. We all talk shit. But when it all comes down to it, we fucking Falcon fans, and that's all that fucking matters when it all comes down to. So we don't have to agree, man. Hey, man, it's all good. So come back, man. I appreciate everybody, okay? I really appreciate everybody. I would definitely be doing this a lot more often. Your boy Matt Mike Sports, Atlanta Falcons Nation. We have the heavy hitters, myself, Jew Talk Sports, K Styles, and the guys on Atlanta. Oh, Big Low from the country. All right, Big Low from the country. We got a lot of stuff coming. Like we really trying to make a positive place for Atlanta Falcons kind of great. Because you know they don't like us. They don't want to talk about us. They try to clown us every time. And we deserve a lot of this shit. But they don't want to respect us. They don't want to give us any type of respect. So we got to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Stephen A. Smith.
You tried to send Stephen A. Smith a jersey, and that's
man. Bro, I saw that. I was like, man, what y'all setting yourself up for? Y'all already setting yourself up. You set yourself up for that one, bro.
Yeah, hey Mike, man. On behalf of the people, man, I know I troll you a lot in the comments. I'll be here every time you live stream, though. But man, we really appreciate you bringing us this Atlanta Falcons content. I've been hoping somebody, you know, and I be on YouTube looking for content, so I actually subscribe to all of y'all's channels. I watch all y'all videos, man. Even though I may be in the comment going noodle arm Ryan, that's just me being frustrated because you know. Man, like you know, man, I'm from Augusta, Georgia, man.
Hopefully, in the future, when all this stuff stops happening in the world, we can all meet together or something at a game or something, and we can really talk.
Absolutely.
Right. When we start having to wear these masks and all that crazy stuff.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, you should definitely drop your Discord, Mike. Drop your Discord.
Oh, absolutely.
You got to get that popping.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey, I just got this on Twitter. So Jordan Miller, you know, he had that suspension. How do you feel about him coming in?
Oh man, he trash too. Come on, Mike.
I've never seen him play. Honestly, he hasn't played a game. Honestly, right?
I'll say this,
man.
I'll say this about
he's his own corner. He's his own corner.
I don't. He has great feet. That's what I noticed when I saw him coming out of college. His feet are great. What he needs to work on, of course, and that's probably why he's, you know, popping PDs and all this type of stuff, is his strength. He's not a very strong guy. So he may, if he's going to play, he's going to be a boundary corner because he can't play inside missing tackles. You have to be a good tackler, a great tackler playing inside. So he doesn't have the size to play inside, but he has great feet.
Paul Mack asked, "What's the Discord?"
I don't know, man. I like him. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hey, man, really
I'm gonna drop it in the community tab. Go ahead.
How scared are you about next Monday, man? Give me your fear level 1 to 10, man. Because we ain't got
I'm fucking terrified. I'm terrified.
We don't got no corners. No, I don't know if AJ coming. I don't know if Sheffield.
I don't even know if Grady gonna be healthy. Man, Grady went out.
Yeah,
bro, we might be in some major problems. We might have some major problems. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm terrified of going 0-4, and I'm just gonna be real with you, man. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm terrified of going 0-4.
They're gonna make us laugh.
But it looks like it.
I don't want to say it, man, but we gonna be the laughing stock this year, man. We might be the Browns this year. We got Carolina. We got Carolina coming up though, so you know we got them in our back.
We might be able to get one there. We should be able to get Carolina. We may be able to get one there. The way we've been playing on defense, man, we can't hold a lead, so we might have to score like 60 points to be able to get a win.
Look, like I said, it's going to be a shootout. It's always been a shootout when we go against Green Bay. I'm going to be real.
Yeah.
It's definitely.
I think if Julio's on the field, it's going to be a major difference. Because like I said, Green Bay, Julio loves Green Bay. He put up some major yards and scores on Green Bay. But I don't think people realize that Julio is really, really tough. Like, not everybody's going to be 100%, of course. But I don't know if any of us seen 100% Julio before. But
I don't remember. that dude is always it's always something with Julio.
It's always something, but he just fights, yo. He just fights. And I respect that out of him. That's what I was like. If he would have played,
if we could only
be a
find,
decoy out there yesterday, oh, we would have been fine.
we could have 21 more Julios, we'd be good.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Hey, I think that's a cheat code, though. That right there is a cheat code. We can't have that.
Because I swear Julio's a safety too, man. I see him make some tackles before on them.
Oh yeah, didn't he play safety in college or something?
I don't know, but I seen him hit some guys.
Oh yeah, remember that Dallas game he did? He hit Heath.
Heath. Yeah, Heath.
And then he laid. I think the best
like he did
was on Lattimore.
He's a football player, straight up. You could tell.
Yeah, he gets down. He's physical, man. That's why I respect him. That's like it's good having, not just one receiver. I mean, we always been pretty much stacked on offense. We always had that one big receiver.
Ooh, hey, what y'all think about Chris Harris?
Oh, he got a sack yesterday.
Yeah, he got a sack. Yeah, he got a sack. Yeah,
and he ain't a free sack like Tack did. Tack got a I ain't got to beat nobody sack, and then went on Instagram and was like, "Oh, I'm got a sack."
No, it wasn't to that. No, it wasn't that effect. It wasn't that effect.
I think Harris is pretty good. I think he's gonna be really well. I just think honestly, to avoid injuries, I really think at this point in time, how things have been going so far in the season, we should probably rotate as many guys as we can, just so we don't have them overload on so many downs. So like I think Grady Jarrett, and he's fighting, throughout the 4 quarters, because the whole defense won. They want to win, of course. They're not trying to have the same shit that happened the week before, but obviously it did. But you seen what happened. We started dropping injuries that caused that, because Grady was out. You see what they was doing. They was running it up. And then once Denard went out, I'm like, oh shit, Denard's gone. Here you go. Nick Foles throwing it.
And you know why you were scared? Because you know why you were scared when he went out? Because once we lose any type of depth on the Falcons, there's no adjustment. There's no pre-planned adjustment. There's no adjustment.
And that's so insane about it. Like, we have the depth. It's just like you got to put them where they're supposed to go. It's just like somebody got to move. Like I was okay with Wilson starting because Wilson's been with us for a while.
Yeah, bleeding right. Yeah.
Denard, oh my goodness, like he was doing great. You see, Foles was still trying to attack that side. I'm like, what are you like? You want to get a pick off again?
The announcer said something like, "Why are you throwing that?"
Yeah, why you keep throwing it over there? And then guess what?
He's a very good corner. He was the highest rated slot corner in the league, so he's a very good instinctive corner.
I was like, God dang it, man. So Jordan Miller, I have not seen him play, so I don't know what to expect.
He's not fast.
I know he's pretty tall.
Yeah, he's a Dan Quinn, like one of them Richard Sherman mold corners. Like Dan Quinn loves the corners that just fit that Richard Sherman mold because he think this Seattle.
Yeah, and that's been figured out already. You seen what we did to them. That's what I was like. I don't know. I just felt like his style of defense is kind of played out because
he
would try
to Seattle because he has some extraordinary top
some extraordinary players. You can't continue.
Hall of Famers on that defense.
Yeah. I think he had the perfect personnel. I think we just don't really have like the personnel.
Neil is similar to Cam Chancellor, but he's not Cam Chancellor.
Right. Because Cam Chancellor was everywhere. Yeah, Keanu. I think the only thing that's similar with Keanu Neal is just Keanu Neal can bring the boom. That was it.
Yeah, I don't think Cam Chancellor can actually cover. And I love Keanu Neal just like y'all. Keanu Neal in coverage, y'all see him.
He has no business in coverage.
No, I mean, he should be
not.
I think that's why they made that change.
The linebacker.
I think that's why they made that change.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because he ain't that much smaller than Deion Jones. So we already got a bunch of light linebackers. Throw another light one out there.
One thing they pointed out yesterday, and I didn't realize, they said during the runs, they took Deion Jones out.
and put Leroy Reynolds in
And I was just like,
because he's a thumper.
yeah,
because they was getting
runner
beat
because he's
down.
fast.
And that's a flaw in Dan Quinn's defense to me. He likes that fast physical stuff, but when you got your best linebacker off the field in the first 2 downs, Bobby Wagner don't come off the field at all. Point blank period. Good linebackers.
That's the side. He wants those light safeties, those light corners, the bigger, tall corners, and it just doesn't work that way. You got to have bigger physical safeties and linebackers in that scheme.
Yeah.
And I think that's when it hurts because it's like, dang, Foy was tearing it up last game, man. It's just like, golly. So I don't feel bad at line because I think linebacker. I think that's the most position that we have the most depth at is linebacker this year. I think that's the spot because we got
and they're doing nothing.
Jones
nothing with it. Nothing with it. They won't blitz. They're not using these guys aggressively. They're just wasting the linebackers. It's. I don't understand what they're like. Like I said, I don't understand Quinn's vision. That's a problem when I'm a guy who watches film and I'm watching different styles of defense, and I don't understand what he's trying to accomplish. We're talking about this is like the 3rd year since the Super Bowl, and we're still trying to figure out what he's trying to accomplish on the defensive side of the ball. What are you trying to do?
Like, why do we get all these linebackers for? What are you trying to do?
You figured it out.
I don't get it.
You get it. You know what he's doing. It's the same reason.
Well, he's trying to get his ass fired. That's what he's trying to get himself fired. That's what he's trying to do.
At this point, I think Dan Quinn is content, man. He like, I got Arthur Blank in my back pocket. He ain't gonna fire nobody.
I think that
I'm gonna just get 4-5 wins at the end of the season, and we're gonna rock out like that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And mess up the draft position.
Yeah, I think I did like what's his name yesterday? Is it Walker? He did pretty good. I just feel like
Michael Walker.
I think if you look at his college tapes, he was more of blitzing. So I was like, you might want to put him in there on the line or something. Because if you look at his tape, he's doing some wild stuff in tape.
And that's another problem I have with Dan Quinn. He doesn't use people like Bill Belichick. He gets a man corner and says, go play man corner. Dan Quinn gets a zone corner and says, go play man corner. It's just like with the guys. Y'all remember what was the dude for Carolina who the Redskins got, that cornerback? Josh Norman. He was good in Carolina in man.
Yeah.
And then they moved him to Washington in zone and was like, damn, why can't he play zone? Because he's a man corner. Like he got what's the dude? Devondre Campbell. He was a good blitzing linebacker. We put him in coverage every goddamn play.
Yeah, I didn't understand that either.
He can't cover. He can never cover. Then why the fuck? Like, why do you? I don't mean to cover. Why would you think he could cover if he never was good at covering? If you want to get people,
I hated to see him though, because he was, when Dion was out, it was just like, I forgot what game it was. He had like how many tackles in one game?
He's a freak. If you use him the way he's supposed to be used, he's good.
Yeah, he's a tackling machine. That's what he's, a downhill player. That's what he is. Let him be that.
We got him 15, 10 yards away from the line of scrimmage and wondering why he looked lost.
He over there tearing it up in Arizona right now.
Yeah. You see in Arizona because they're using them what he's good at.
But they got hella linebackers over there too.
We got what's the dude? Buchanan from him, and what is he doing?
I don't know what's going on. I feel like every person that we release, they go to the Cardinals and they get hurt. But he has
or the Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah, or that too, because we sent Alfred to Arizona hurt. He hasn't played. I think Brooks Reed is over there. Hasn't played.
Tico.
There's a lot of guys haven't played, man. Like Just send them to Arizona. Maybe they'll do something with it.
Man. Usage of the talent, like if you're gonna draft a zone corner, play zone. Don't draft a man corner, run man, and then adjust. It doesn't make any halftime, first quarter, third quarter. Like if they're blitzing off the right side, we're just not going to move a tight end to the right side. We're just going to let them keep blitzing off the right side and hope Matt Ryan just figures it out. No, like adjust, like every other coach. Yeah, like, that's his job. And really, like y'all, I've heard y'all saying, he's a defensive-minded head coach that doesn't coach the defense. He doesn't coach the offense. What does he do?
He need help clock managing and still have the same issue to this day.
Who manages the game? He had like literally. If I'm Arthur Blank, I'm like, what do you do at this point? Because we fired and hired so many people. You know, they're obviously not the problem. You know, Matt Ryan's numbers is Matt Ryan numbers. He's about a 4,000 yard, 30 touchdown. You know, 10 interceptions. So we know we got Matt Ryan. We know we got our offense. You're here to change the defense. That hasn't happened. So and
nothing.
It's
gotten worse over the
years. Was getting rid of Marquand Manuel because I felt bad because most of his players were injured, so it's not his fault.
I think he was scapegoated. I can say he was definitely scapegoated.
Yeah, so was Shark, Steve Sarkisian. Even though his offense wasn't great,
I think Sark was definitely scapegoated. They forced him into a system that's not his strength. Let him run his offense. If you're going to bring him here, let him run his offense, not another guy's offense.
Dan Quinn got something on Arthur Blank, man. There's got to be some reason Arthur Blank ain't pulled that cord.
I just think it's something with Dan Quinn because, like I said, I brought facts earlier. I'm like, why is everybody running away from Dan Quinn? What is going on? Is it him? Is he the main problem?
Well, the players defend him. The players love him.
Is that true though? Do you honestly believe that?
They come out like Julio will come out and say it's on us. They say that you watch them I watch them after the game. I watch the after the game interviews, and they say the same thing every time. It's on us. We've got to do better. You know, they specifically will say it's the coaching. They say the coaches called the right plays. We need to execute.
Yeah, because I think Fowler poured his heart out or something in the locker room. But I was like, do you?
I don't necessarily. The reason why I have a hard time with that is because guys are going to gravitate towards guys like any coach that give you any type of leniency, and that's what he does. If he's going to make a ton of excuses for you, you're going to gravitate towards that guy who's going to be more lenient to. And I think that's the issue with players. I don't think they're necessarily behind Dan Quinn because the play on the field says completely opposite. I think they like him because they know that they can get away with things.
Could be. And how about this, Mike? I know you big on I heard you big on Rex Ryan. I got another guy for you, and y'all can just bring him in as the GM. My man Tom Coughlin. I think Tom Coughlin. He's a defensive. He knows how to pick D linemen. If he don't know how to do nothing else, he can pick up defensive linemen.
If he can come in and be just solely a scout, a GM to pick talent, absolutely. I don't want him anywhere near.
Didn't he leave Jacksonville?
Yeah, I mean, because
and he there was a nightmare in Jacksonville because he went in there and just tried to take the culture and everything.
Yeah, because he's strict and he's a no nonsense old school coach.
He's defensive line though.
I mean, that's why
I said if you want to come in and just solely bring in talent, absolutely, I would not be against that.
Boy, that defensive line was scary. Malik Jackson, Campbell.
Let's talk about this the D line for New York that he built, the one that beat Tom Brady, Strahan, Osi Umenyiora, Nathan Pierre-Paul. These are all defensive ends. I ain't even got to tackle Justin Tuck.
I remember that defense hunted up too in the playoffs. I remember game where we only scored 10 points.
Like that's what I want. I want an old school guy that don't take no crap. I don't want none of these new, I want some like you said was saying. I was watching your stream earlier. I want somebody who's proven. I don't need no new fly by night. I mean, it works for other people, but that may not work for us. We need somebody with a track record who knows what they talk about, who people can respect.
Absolutely.
Somebody who Matt Ryan comes in and says, "Oh man, that's Tom Coughlin." He's he's
Right.
gonna come in the building and everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, okay."
He knows
Dan
exactly what he's doing.
Dan Quinn got a ring, but yeah, he got that from Pete Carroll. That's a hand-me-down. I ain't even that ring.
That's it. I'm tired of experimenting on offense and defense. Bring in someone who knows what they're doing, knows how
And
to
I say
results.
honestly, let Tom Coughlin pick the coach. Just don't let him be the coach. Let him pick the coach.
Yeah.
Let him be.
Yeah, that's it. That's
And
it.
I mean, I would even say, hey, keep the team the way it is. Because I mean, we've got players on both sides of the ball. We just got to get them. I mean, we just got to put them in positions to make the plays. I mean,
that's
it. We were supposed to be, but we're supposed to be 3-0 right now. Our offense is good, and our defense can make stops when they want to. They're just not put in the correct position to make those stops. And then, that Dallas thing, that's on coaching. I feel like somebody told them to go away from the ball. Because if you look at that, man, them guys was backing away from that ball. And that onside kick.
That's coaching. That's all coaching.
Someone told them to back away from the ball. No. You learned that, and
there's no way in hell how all 6 guys did the same thing. And I think Julio was in the back, so he couldn't really. Because I'm sure if Julio was in the front, he probably would have jumped on it. But
he would have said something. Yeah,
but
right.
Hayden Hurst is on my shit list for that. My poop list for that, man. He was standing right there. He need to have 1,000 receiving yards to get off that poop list for that.
Oh my god, that I've never been so angry. Like that right there, that moment.
Yeah, that hurt.
It did.
That moment hurt, man. That
almost as much as the Super Bowl to me, man, because I just knew we were winning the game.
And
I think our offense can literally carve up any defense, really. Because if you claim that Dallas defense was, that's all they kept saying prior to the game. Oh, they defense, this is defense.
Their front
they
seven.
were without an injury, so I'm gonna give them that. But I don't know. That was we gave them that shit. We that shit's no. I don't know what to say.
Hey, hey man. I truly appreciate you guys coming on, man. It's been damn near 3 hours.
Appreciate you
having us. Damn, that's what I'm talking about. Sitting around talking sports, man. Woo! Hey man,
we can continue in the Discord. We gotta get the Discord just like this.
Absolutely, we definitely will. It has voice. You can talk on while you're on the phone. So if you guys are right now in the chat, it's about 100 people. I actually have a link, I believe, in my community tab. So search.
Hell no, we don't want
your. Yeah, and just come on, man. Just come on, chat with your boy, man. Chat with everybody. We're all in there, and sit there and talk football, man.
Anytime, Mike.
So I appreciate you guys on it, man. No problem, dog. Ain't no problem. No problem whatsoever. So again, man, I appreciate it.
Man.
Hey, man,
stop trolling, man.
And I'm on Matt Ryan. I'm on Matt Ryan's bumper still.
It's all good, dog. It's all good, man. I appreciate y'all, man. But yeah, we out of here, man. All right. Peace.